Hello vlog, hello YouTube, hello chat, hello besties, hello the most wonderful people in the world. How are you all? I'm eating a delicious bowl of yummy fruit salad. Over this weekend, I went and I got new books and I thought I would share them with you. First of all, this is the book I'm currently reading. It's called On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. I think is how you would pronounce that. I'm not really sure. Someone fact check me. Really good book, really well written. It's just that I have to put it down a lot because some of the stuff is hard to read. But it's like so worth the read. I'm about like halfway through it at this point. So good. I have a book problem. Like I will read 7 different books at the same time. I'm reading that. There's a couple upstairs I'm reading. And I just got these and I cracked one of them open. The one I cracked open is called The Book of Charlie. So I'm going to read the backs of them for you guys so you can see. I went into Barnes & Noble. I spent like, I don't know, an hour there. I sat on the floor and I just like pull all the books out and I like look through them. I'll like open them up and like read a little bit in the middle of them to see if I like the way they're written. But anyway, this is the first one I picked. It's called The Book of Charlie. It says, when a veteran Washington journalist moved to Kansas, he met a new neighbor who was more than a century old. Little did he know that he was beginning a long friendship and a profound lesson in the meaning of life. When a shocking tragedy interrupted his idyllic boyhood, Charlie White mastered survival strategies that reflect thousands of years of human wisdom. Charlie's sense of adventure carried him on an epic journey across the continent and later found him racing aboard ambulances through Depression-era gangster wars, improvising techniques for early open-heart surgery, and cruising the Amazon as a guest of Peru's president. David Von Drele, I think you would say. I'm not totally sure. Fact check me on that. It's the author's last name. Came to understand that Charlie's resilience and willingness to grow made this remarkable neighbor a master in the art of thriving through times of dramatic change. As a gift to his children, he set out to tell Charlie's secrets. The Book of Charlie is a gospel of grit, the inspiring story of one man's journey through a century of upheaval. This man lived to be 109 years old, which is a blessing. One of my neighbors, she hasn't been my neighbor for a while, but when I was growing up, when I was really young, she is turning 100. I just wrote her a card because that is how special to be 100. Wow. A whole century of life. The next book I got, bam, 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 The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. It says, a life transformed by the dearly departing. So this is based on a blog post that reached 8 million people on the internet. So it says, after too many years of unfulfilling work, Bronnie Ware began searching for a job with meaning. Despite having no formal qualifications or experience, she found herself working in palliative care. During the time she spent tending to the needs of those who were dying, Bronnie's life was transformed. Later, she wrote a blog post about the most common regrets that the people she had cared for had expressed to her. The post, also called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, has been read millions of times all over the world since it was first published. By applying the lessons of those nearing their death to her own life, Bronnie developed an understanding that it is possible for everyone, if they make conscious choices, to die with peace of mind. Bronnie's delightful memoir is a courageous, life-changing book that will leave you feeling more compassionate and inspired to live the life you are truly here to live. Very cool. I am not scared of dying. It's part of the journey of life. So, this is a cool book. The table of contents, it covers the 5 regrets. I'll read them for you. Regret number 1, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. Love that. Regret number 2, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. Love that one. Regret number 3, I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. Ooh, baby! Regret number 4, I wish I'd stayed in touch with my friends. That one each. Under that one, though, it does say true friends, which is important. And then regret number 5, I wish I had let myself be happier. And then it says, happiness is now. So I'm excited to read this one, actually, really, a lot. But I already started reading this one, and it's already good. So, if you guys have read either of these, and I'm going to show you the next one, let me know. I want to know your thoughts. Influence me or de-influence me. This one is different than most other books I've read, honestly. I've read like books about womanhood and memoirs and stuff like that are super powerful, but this is an anthology, so it's like a lot of different people's things. It's called Desert to Mountaintops: Choosing Our Healing Through Radical Self-Acceptance. That's the cover. And then on the back it says, in 2001, Jessica Buchan, no. I'm sorry, Jessica. In 2000, hold on. In 2011, Jessica Buchanan found herself in the middle of a nightmare she could never have prepared for. She was a hostage in the desert, captured by Somali pirates who held a $45 million ransom demand on her head. Taken at gunpoint while on a routine field mission for her non-governmental organization, Jessica was forced to live in deplorable conditions, regularly tortured, and kept on a starvation diet for 93 days. Could you even imagine? No. On January 25th, 2012, Jessica was successfully rescued by SEAL Team 4 upon order of President Obama and finally brought home. While Jessica experienced many opportunities for reflection and self-transformation during her time as a kidnapping victim, one of the most powerful truths she uncovered about herself was her disordered relationship with food. In the months that nourishment was repeatedly withheld as a form of punishment for failed ransom negotiations, Jessica realized she had been holding herself hostage for most of her life with food. Throughout the course of her captivity, Jessica committed to the journey of examining her pattern of disordered eating and vowed to find a new way to set herself free. Deserts to Mountaintops: Choosing Our Healing Through Radical Self-Acceptance is a collection of 19 women's voices born out of Jessica's own struggle to love and accept her body, soul, and mind. Operating under the belief that we cannot heal fully in isolation, she has assembled a group of courageous women to generously share their stories of mental health disorders, chronic illnesses, disordered eating, sexual identity, and body reclamation. The result is a transformational guidebook for any woman who is committed to exploring self-compassion through the lens of radical self-acceptance. I have a feeling this will be one of those books where, like, I can read a little, like, I can read, like, probably one lady's story and then I'm going to have to put it down for a few days to pick it back up, just because, like, I'll be able to relate. Like, all of those topics, mostly, I can relate to, so it's, like, I just know this book is going to hit. And I really like that she talks about the fact that, like, we can't heal in isolation, because that is really, really, really true. But yeah, this one looks powerful to me. I mean, they all are powerful in their own ways. So that's my book haul. That was it. I just wanted a quick little book haul. If you guys want to know more, if you guys want to know more though of like the types of books I read, because it's a lot and they all vary drastically, and I read a lot. So if you want more book content, let me know. I have some really good books that I love so very much. So, anyway, I have a bunny. I have baby bunnies in my yard, and they're so cute. They're literally like this big, and they have little white stripes on their foreheads. I haven't touched them. Don't worry. I know that if you get too close to them, their mom won't come back and take care of them, but I did leave strawberries out for them, and I hope that they enjoy them, because I read on the internet that they can eat them and they're not toxic. So, catch me in the supermarket buying carrots tomorrow. Well, have a good night. I love y'all. Thanks for being here.